Hello, hello. Okay, so we did not get to nuclear power completely last time, but we we redid the buffer system again. Uh, we've redone it so many times, but it should be pretty decent now. We do have some basic centrifuging right now, which is not super important. We need to make more centrifuges though, which aren't terribly difficult to get. We just need a lot more buffered steel and all that good stuff. We also won't be able to make a nuclear reactor for a bit, but that's okay. And then I feel like the top floor. Can this burn something? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have, oh, maybe because it doesn't have a neighbor bonus. That's probably what makes it inefficient. Wow, that's a lot of. Wait, is each nuclear reactor 160 megawatts? How does the neighbor bonus works? No, 40. I guess we'll figure out. I don't really know how these things work, but we'll definitely figure that out today. What if I type warp? Isn't there something called like a warp fuel cell? Fuel. Yes, warponium fuel cell using 5 uranium fuel cells. And warp reactor heat pipe balances heat between all warp heat pipes and the warp reactor. Huh. So should I be building nuclear power on the top? Is that what that's suggesting? I feel like I feel like that's what it wants me to do. I mean, I guess I could surround it, but I mean, I can only go left and right, so it's probably not that useful. Also, I don't know if I actually need special fuel for it. Let's see. What was that other thing that it wanted me to get? Oh yeah, I can totally get that. That's only 1,000 blue science. Honestly, we probably have that right now. Okay, this is 32 gigajoules for warponium fuel cell. What's an actual fuel cell? Is that more efficient? No, it's less efficient, right? Yeah, that's worse. Wait, what? Am I reading that right? Why would I want that? Is that just a density thing? Because that is 100% not as good. Because 8 would become 40 if I'm using 5. Maybe I'm missing something? I don't really know, but I mean, that doesn't look that great. What is this? Warponium fuel. Like, these things make sense because these are things you put in, like, vehicles. Like, sure, it's fine if they're less efficient, but this is just running through a power plant. Is it the only way to run this thing? Maybe that's why. Because someone did say it was inefficient, and if it loses 20% power, well, yeah, that is a bit inefficient. But I figured it was because of the neighbor bonus thing, but I don't really know how neighbor bonuses work, so who knows. I do wonder, does this get upgraded? Like, maybe you can power it with just one warp reactor. Because there are lots of things that upgrade, like, energy flow rate, and I wonder if any of those upgrade the reactor in general? I don't know. But I guess we'll research it and find out. Like, we know what this says. It says 160. So we will see if if it gets upgraded. Let's see. We haven't done anything on this planet yet, it looks like. No. Okay, so we could get iron. Iron is always useful, I think. Let's see. Oh yeah, especially since we have a fairly large buffer these days, which is quite nice. Also, the place that we put all the sorters, like now that the sorters are a lot earlier, we run into significantly fewer issues while buffering things, which is pretty nice, I'd say. But yeah, we used to have problems where if we switched resources and we weren't consuming a lot of resources, Oh, wait. Oh, I'm gonna grab multiple. No, that would be a good idea. So that way I can... Yeah, okay, I got a new strat. So now I will always carry little, two harvester platforms with me on all times because I think if you place them on the surface, it moves the old one. So basically, the idea is that I just place one right away, so that way it starts working, and then I quickly replace it with a different one on like a larger patch if the starter patch is problematic. That doesn't have any robots, does it? There we go. I was like, that's not going to be useful. I put them in the storage chest. That's not how it works. They should be able to access everything else in there, though. But yeah, basically, I just want to grab stuff. I want to get stuff started right away because I do want to go look for better patches. It's very nice having bots that can delete things, although the range is a bit smaller than I would like. Yeah, that is a bit small. Maybe I can get one more RoboPort in here to get more range. Wait, do they add up? Is that how that works? Because that doesn't seem that large. No. No, there's no way that's adding up. Does it take the minimum? How do I get the... Can I get the area to be larger? I thought it added up the RoboPorts. Maybe that's just for the amount of bots you can use. It's been a while since I've used personal robots for anything, so it wasn't really something that occurred to me. But yeah, we could probably get RoboPort Mark IIs. Let's see, what do they cost? RoboPort Yellow Science? That's not too bad. Yeah, we can move this in front of the warp reactor. That would be totally fine. Warp reactor is which one? Which one is that? Reassembly product. It's not called reactor. There we go. Okay, so what does a personal RoboPort need? Because this is a slightly larger construction area, and I just need it to be large enough to go to the other side of the mining platform thingy. Okay, it needs 5 personal RoboPorts, 100 processing units, and 20 LDS. Okay, so I can get all that stuff, but I should probably start buffering it ASAP, otherwise it's never going to happen. Is this the left platform? Yes, this is the left platform. So we can place this one on copper, and honestly, that's probably okay. I'm really glad that we finally have cliff explosives, although it turns out we are not buffering nearly enough cliff explosives, which will be a bit problematic if we have to make a larger cliff. I think it has to do more with, yeah, that's why it's not working. Wait, why do we have auto trash on? Why do we have any of this stuff? There we go. Okay. I like being able to face tank the bases. It makes things way more convenient. Okay, so now there should be a lot less pressure on this. And then we should definitely check the ammo supply. Wait, do we have an ammo buffer at all? Yes. Oh, right, this is the redone buffer because the other one was uranium. So we haven't redone this platform yet with the new layout. But honestly, we don't really need to because I can't imagine we'll really need uranium anytime soon. I mean, sorry, we need uranium. I can't imagine we'll need more than the amount we already have, though. Like one thing mining uranium at a time should be plenty. But it will be pretty easy to replace it if we change our mind and decide that we need to be able to mine 2 full like veins of uranium at once. And you know, stranger things have happened. I wouldn't be terribly surprised. Okay, let's start requesting. I feel like I should keep 150 to like 200 grenades on me. And then landmines, I should also keep some for pushing bases. We will have to make it a... Oof, that's way too many. Okay. We can't actually reach it, can we? Okay, so we need another RoboPort for down here if we want things to work. Oh, well, that might finish in time. Or we could just not be lazy and actually grab gears for once. Okay, we don't need 2 RoboPorts because they're still kind of expensive. Let's see, this can only have processing units on it, which means we can limit it. Although we want it to grab 2. And then this can have LDS and filter inserters, or LDS and RoboFrames. So this one we actually need to have a filter on. So LDS, let's say, I don't know, 10 stacks. This will completely stall purple yellow science, but 10 stacks isn't that much. So yeah, that should, oh, we have plenty of yellow science. We just need enough to get us the research that we're looking for. Speaking of which, what are we limited by? Still limited by purple, which is probably limited by steel. Yeah, that's okay. I would rather be limited by steel than red chips or something of the like. Let's see, we're good on batteries. We're good on RoboFrames. We should actually replenish our robots now that I think about it. Okay, and then we need to make more storage chests, which again are limited by green chips. I have no idea why I don't carry green chips on me anymore, but I mean, that's not that big of a deal. And then robots, we want to always keep like 100 probably. I wonder if there's a place I can make robots here. There is, but it's kind of faced the wrong way. Okay, we can do this. Yeah. So this should be a passive provider. Yeah, let's do a passive provider, and then we'll just limit this to like 1 extra stack. That should be okay. And then this can go here. Okay, so now we have slightly more robot coverage. So this won't autofill because it doesn't really need to. This is mostly for replenishing bots that die on me because that tends to happen. Because I'm not super careful with them. Let's see, construction bots, I don't know, 75 to 100 should probably be fine. And then we need to set the recipe. Okay, that should work. That shouldn't buffer too many, so I think it'll be okay. Let's see, we have beacons, we have labs. I don't know why we have labs. Oh, right, because we beaconed these two to make them work better. Which I don't think we ever actually upgraded, did we? Oh, no, we did. Kind of. No, we're good. We got it. I think, yeah. Yeah, it looks like we upgraded. I was worried we missed it, because that means we would have lost out on a lot of science that we couldn't really afford to lose, but looks like we're good. Once again, I have explosives that I do not want. Maybe I can throw them in landmine assembler. I don't know. I feel like I pick up explosives a lot. That's the only reason I would have a dedicated chest for them, but I think I could probably manage if I don't do that too. Okay, so seems to be working good. This is actually backed up on iron, which is fine. Let's see, what are you limited by? You know, it looks like we actually have like the perfect amount of copper to keep everything running at full speed. Yeah. Like we don't have excess, but we have enough, which is something to be that's enough, right? Like that's something to be happy with. Okay, and then we have some more centrifuges. Let's see. I think we need more gears. We have the steel, so I think the only thing we're missing is the stuff we can get in the basement. Concrete. No. Oh, we just have everything we need. That used a lot of red chips. I don't want to use that many red chips. I need the red chips for other things, like more logistic bots, so that way I can clear my trash chest faster, you know, things like that. But we really, we don't need to automate logistic bots, but we should make more, because I think we have like, what, 13? No, worse, we have 11. Cool. Yeah, we have very few. Oh, that's what we wanted red chips for. Right. Do I have a personal chest for red chips? Yes. And it's unprioed, so... Wait. Right. Because of... Yeah, okay. It's unprioed, but it's still prioed over blue science. Oh, that's probably why I'm so good on iron. Because these don't make any processing units right now. Whoops. Oh, not a huge deal. I'd rather that not have happened, but it's not like in me or anything. It's not like we're in a rush to do anything. Okay, and then we need fast inserters, so that way we can upgrade them. Honestly, that'll probably work. I don't actually know how many we need, but I imagine this is probably enough, because we only need, we need 18 stack inserters per lane. So we've already placed most of them. So actually that 44 we made probably was enough, because it looks like these have more than I thought they did. Oh yeah, no, we actually have extra. Perfect. Okay, and somehow we have enough steel chests. I don't know how. I don't ever remember crafting 400, but I guess we did. But look at these nice chests. These do not really take evenly. I guess we can make it work better with another stack size upgrade. Hello, Pantabo. Welcome. Yeah, I guess these are kind of disproportionately going to fill up the middle, but that's okay. Like, it doesn't need to be perfect. Like, this can almost empty a red belt. And we can get a stack size upgrade as well, which will help. Okay, sulfur seems to be doing okay. I don't know how we're not backed up on sulfuric acid yet. Oh, yeah, because we're making 100,000. Never mind. I get it now. Let's see. Copper is good. Coal is actually quite low. It's not the end of the world low, but it is lower than I would like. We also want to start filtering now this into the other chests because the other chests are just much more usable. Okay. Yeah, this is only fairly temporary. We need to figure out how we're going to do nuclear, or where we're going to do nuclear. I haven't fully decided yet. Let's see. If we remove the splitter, can we filter this? Where's a good spot for there? There isn't really a good spot for this. We kind of just try to like force this into the world. We can go around. That will let us fit a bit more. Yeah, okay. That'll work. We'll just try to get as much running as we can with these two. And then we'll worry about Covrex enrichment later. It's not super critical right now. See, and we could give it prods, or we could also beacon it. If we move it down one tile, we can add a beacon here, which might be worth it. Right? Yeah, I think we can add a beacon here. Because I do want the prods. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't need the prods. I just want to use them, even if they're not particularly useful. Because it's not like we have a uranium bottleneck at all. At least not at the moment. And then we can beacon this as well. Hopefully this is still working. Yeah, it looks like it's still working. And I guess this will also beacon our solid fuel or oil cracking, which is nice. Not particularly useful, but it is kind of nice. Yeah, because we have... What are we limited by? Why aren't these running? Oh, we just don't consume enough petroleum. Yeah, that makes sense. We don't have much of a base running. But yeah, we could... I think what we'll do is we'll switch to solid fuel for... Or we'll switch to like a mix of solid fuel and coal, I guess. Use whichever one we happen to have excess of in terms of like oil and stuff. And then that's it. Yeah, we just need to... We need to be able to process both. We'll probably make all of our solid fuel out of petroleum because it looks like that's what we have the most of, especially with... Ooh, wait, what? How did I not connect coal to the top? Oh, I did connect coal to the top. We haven't mined coal in like ages. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, so I think for now, what I want to do is just move up as much coal as I can by hand, and that should probably keep it running long enough. And actually, that was like 1,000 coal. That wasn't much at all. Okay, we'll move 2 inventories, or whatever this is. We'll grab that much coal, and then we'll go move the copper mine, I think, because coal is obviously more important at the moment, especially with how little copper we use. Perfect. Now we can recover them. Okay. Yeah, we are starting to run low. I am very much looking forward to the uranium, which is we haven't had any luck so far, but I guess that's to be expected. It's like roughly a 1 in 150 chance, so I shouldn't be surprised. I was hoping for slightly better luck, but we'll be okay. Let's see. There is a nice coal patch there. We could also go to that one. Don't think it really matters. I also kind of want to start using rocket fuel for the car. Ooh, lots of fire near our base. Let's see, this one is iron. Let's just grab this. We'll swap this one with the copper patch. Because this one is kind of going to be the first thing to die, it looks like. So I would like to be able to stay on this planet longer by not having it as the front line of defense. And then... Can we have bots deconstruct this? Is there any way to recover these easily? No, we just kind of have to. Except that we got to run into the middle. That's fine. Okay, so we want this coal patch, or maybe this coal patch, that's better. And then probably this iron patch is nice and out of the way. I don't think... Ooh, actually no, never mind. It's against the water. That'll get everyone going this way. So this one probably is better. Okay, I mean, do we really need to recover the landmines? I don't think so. Especially since it used those bots to do it. So yeah, that was probably just a bad idea in general. Oh well. Let's disable our robots, and then see, we also need to take out this one over here. Okay, with our nice little landmines, which we can put on the hotbar, that would help. I'm not the best at landmine pushing. I've definitely improved at it, but I'm really bad at driving the car. As you can tell. That's okay. The cars are cheap. I don't really know if it's worth it to recover these at all. Like, it's only a few landmines, and we're trying to get rid of some plastics anyway. Oh, well, wait, that was our only car, wasn't it? Okay, never mind. That was more of a problem than I thought. We messed up a little bit, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. But I don't quite remember where we keep our cars. There we go. Okay, we'll need more solid fuel. We lost about like 30 ammo from that, but honestly, that's okay. It's not too much. Oh, I forgot to check. It might be worth it to get oil on this planet while we're here. So let's grab the warp gate just in case we need it. And then we need to weave our way all the way to the bottom because there are a lot of pipes that we have to walk past, which is a bit tedious, but we are getting better about navigating our base. And then where is it? Where is the car? Perfect. Okay, we said we needed coal, and if possible, we want oil. But if there's no oil, we just won't get it. But this seems to be a perfectly average planet. So I imagine that's like default settings generation, which means there's usually oil fairly close. We've scanned a large area, so I imagine there's probably at least something, but don't know if it'll be enough. Like, if it's less than 500, it's probably not worth gathering. Oh gosh. So this was not a good spot. But we could do this and get flamethrowers to help push the base, which I think is fun. Hopefully we have enough repair packs for this. It looks like we might not have enough robots. I'm glad I tried it though. That was fun. Also, why don't I have any landmines? That's not good. What happened to my landmines? There's no way I placed 300 of them, right? I mean, it is possible. That's so many landmines that I don't remember placing. Oh well. This should be fine. Let's see if we can get any piercing rounds. Piercing rounds would be great. Okay, that's enough, I think. Oh, and grenades. Perfect. Okay, so now because we tossed the drills down, we actually have a nice little way to get back if I can figure out how to go to the basement. It was the left platform because it was the one with coal. I had to think. I couldn't remember which one it was. Okay, so we probably want grenades. Maybe we should have grabbed fish. Yeah, see, this is holding up fine. Oh my gosh. we die fast in the combination of fire and acid. Let's see. If we just go straight to our corpse, that will probably make it a lot easier. Cuz I think like as long as we keep moving, the acid won't really hit us, so all we have to do is just run over there, grab it, and then run back, and then we'll have defenses. Perfect, and it auto-equipped the armor, so we're good. Look at that, we have more landmines. Hello, Tazzy. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the follow. We are playing some Mortorio today while my bread proofs. Because for some reason I woke up this morning with a craving for bread. What is that? Oh. I mean, I guess the some reason isn't much of a surprise. So bread is good. So I woke up wanting bread. You know what? This is what we did wrong. We didn't do our turret push. Okay. So that didn't work either. We are not equipped for combat, I'm realizing. I think we have like a single level 1 energy shield and an inability to actually drive the car well because we're terrible at that. Maybe if we get another car. I think we need another car if we want to make it over there. Iron and steel. No, wait, I don't need gears. I need iron and steel. Where can I get iron? Maybe there's some backed up in here. I mean, I know there's a ton of iron in the top, but I want to go towards the car's place, not away from it. Huh. Do we not have engines? There'd have to be engines in here, right? Oh, there's also a car. That's useful. But let's just stick with the engines. We need to go get our stuff back, which shouldn't be too hard, but then again, we're really bad at not hitting things and getting stuck in acid, so who's to say? Okay, again, we need to go to the left path. We have our car. We don't have armor this time, so we do need to be careful. We could also start researching a tank. I feel like that would also solve our problems. Okay, we got our car. Nice. It equipped that armor? Really? Okay. Well, I mean, we should still keep this armor, just we should put it back in the base ASAP. Do we not have inventory space? Oof. That's actually kind of awful. I wanted the grenades. Maybe we should just like go to like a classic hiding strategy. Then we can fall back and probably repair our car. Okay, so the car is not resistant to fire. It's not resistant to anything. The car sucks. That's good to know. Maybe I should stop relying on it until I get better at using it. Okay, so the grenades that we need are in here. Yeah, we don't have a ton. Maybe we should create like some spot with regular turret. Oh my gosh, there's another one too. Maybe this is just a bad coal patch. I don't know. Once I clear this base, it'll probably be okay. Maybe. Yeah, no, I'm starting to regret this choice of a coal patch. It looked safe. I didn't see this one over here. This one won't be a problem to clear, but this one is going to be just as hard as the one we're clearing now, which isn't particularly hard. I'm just very bad. At combat, at least. This is all I know how to do when it comes to Factorio combat. If it's not dancing, in place, I can't do it. I guess that's the downside of being an any percent runner and never doing anything else, huh? I mean, I guess I did try fire battles at some point, but I generally was not one of the combat people. I mostly built the base. And if I did defend the base, it was just the turret pushing, or the dancing part. Okay, well, these are dead. If I can get out the final base, this isn't a problem anymore. Because I don't think I need to clear every single worm. Okay, and pull out some fish. Okay, maybe I should go back to classic turret pushing. I think that's my problem. Like, I used to know how to turret push, but anything else I never really did. Let's see. We did recover our corpse, though, which is nice. Then there's still some more ammo here. And, oh, red chips. Ooh, that's a lot of red chips. You know what? I'm fine leaving those. We could also use this as trash, though. Yeah. Okay, that's worth it. We can leave that. And then we don't need this many electronic circuits. Oh, that's probably why my inventory filled up, huh? Because I had stuff in my trash slots and then I died. I don't know if that's going to do anything. I don't think it will. I placed them really close. They distracted them. That's the important thing. I wonder, can I afford Power Armor Mark II yet? Do I have the research? I don't think so. Right, because it requires an absurd amount of yellow. Yeah. Okay, so we could get a slightly better shield. Would be useful. But there's not that much we can really do right now with when it comes to defenses. Maybe this will be okay. Wait, hold up. How is that still spawning? Did I not get all the bases? Can they spawn around worms? I thought they could only spawn in the bases. Where did those guys come from? Maybe they just walked through and it just looked like they spawned from it. Yeah, it's probably that guy. Okay, so these are honestly just gonna burn through a lot of ammo. We need to at least get the small one. Yeah, this is not a great coal patch, but at least it's mining a lot of coal. Like, it's a large coal patch. But the two bases next to it was a problem. I thought there was only one. And I'm pretty sure it was revealed too, so it's... Actually, no. It might have been hidden. No, they were both hidden. Okay, so I'm not completely blind. It looks like they were both out of the radar range. I thought I just completely missed, like, 3 obvious big ol' red targets. Okay, that's probably fine. It just needs to protect against most of the biters. Or most of... Yeah, we just needed to reduce the amount of biters that attack. It doesn't have to be at zero biters. Just not, like, constant massive waves.
Beef taco.
Yo, what's up, Fredward? Thanks so much for the resub. And hello, Deacon. You were promised nuclear-powered, coalification, fuel-powered flamer turrets. We are currently waiting on our centrifuges. We have 1 uranium, 235. Also, the rest of the base. So, like, we're in the process of making nuclear. We started it last time. It just turns out we didn't have any stockpiled steel, red chips, or anything that we need for a nuclear reactor. So that ended up being a slight problem. Okay, where is the nuclear reactor? I still don't think we have that much, but we can make 4? Let's see, what's this at? Oh, that's more than enough. We can probably limit this. I didn't realize this wasn't limited. No purple science in the buffer? Is it running? It's very heavily steel limited, so it runs sometimes. But it's not the best. Let's just keep exactly 20. Where does it get the steel from? I think this. Yeah, it's not the best. It's just how it goes. I mean, when you have to learn like a new way to build something, it's never gonna be great to start with. And if it is, it's just because you just waited too long and then it gets boring. But yeah, I much prefer getting something up and running that's not great. Oh, we're military science limited, aren't we? What are we waiting on? Wait. Oh, we can hook these back up. But yeah, I almost always root for getting something messy and terrible just so I can get something started earlier. I find it a much more fun way to play, even if you regret it and have to redesign it later. Let's see, coal is good. Oh, is this why plastic and stuff? No, wait, why are we building bricks up here? I feel like we don't need to anymore, but if we don't build it, what do we put up here? Like, I guess we could put uranium. Or, I guess we could put... Yeah, I guess we could put uranium up here. Yeah, it was originally military science, and it still is military science. It's more of like a, why are we still doing it? And that's... This is why. This is why we're still building it up here, because we haven't redesigned this section yet. We want to, but it's pretty low priority, because it... Honestly, it works great. Ish. We can say great. That is an adjective that might describe it. Can we do anything? Can we do anything with this? Currently, we have a problem where we don't have space, and we need more. We need more smelting. And unfortunately, switching these into speed modded electric furnace is not necessarily more space efficient at all. At least with the speed mods we have now, it can be, but I don't think we have quite enough upgrades for that. See, these do not work great. But I finally limited these, so it should start working great soon. Okay, what did we need for the nuclear reactor? We needed a lot of concrete. This much, almost. We can't hold it all, though. See, we can get rid of the cars. We can get rid of landmines. Actually, do I want to get rid of cars? Yeah, I can probably get rid of the cars. That'll be okay. I don't need to carry that much wood on us. What else? Speakers I never use. Oh, also, all these fast inserters. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I need 2,000. Okay, that should be 2,000. And then what else? Because I want to make 4. Although I think we are... Yeah, we have a lot less coal than a lot less steel than I thought I did. So maybe 4 is a ways away. 1, 2, 3. Do we have steel anywhere else? Maybe in here? Nope. What is the steel going to? Oh, the heat exchangers. Yeah, those are important. Okay, we can't really cut those. We do have this chest of steel. There we go. 2 nuclear reactors, and I guess that's all we can make. Do these stack? I hope they stack. And I think that is all. I think that's the only places we have spare steel. Yeah, we need a larger steel lane. Do we have extra iron? This is not a full belt of iron. Because these are backed up. We can turn this into steel. Okay, that looks like the easiest place to make steel. It's gonna be temporary, I swear, this time. Definitely. Oh, gosh, what did we do? We rotated the belt. That's not good. Okay. Cool. We don't have undergrounds. I don't know why we don't have undergrounds. I guess we're using red belt solely because it's what we have the resources for, which is weird because it's way more expensive, but that's what we get for not planning ahead. Okay, so this will be able to produce a lot of steel if resources are backed up. Otherwise, it's not really going to produce much or, you know, anything if it never runs. And maybe I'll give it a chest because this is low priority, so we can just kind of have it run nonstop. Let's see, can we do the other side? Yes, I think we can stagger this, right? Yeah. No? Yes. We just need to change where the inserters go. Okay. We could also be buffering inside the furnace, but I don't think it really makes a huge difference. But this way will let us AFK for a lot longer and still get steel buffered. Because this would limit it. I mean, it would still buffer 1,400 steel, which is a lot. Or sorry, I guess 1,300 since I missed that one. Okay. Will this help us much? Honestly, yeah, that will help us a lot for getting nuclear power. Because we have like half of what we need. Okay, I don't... How do these work? That's what we'll be figuring out. Where can I test it? How does the neighbor bonus work? Does it only show it when it's on? I mean, I know you're just supposed to build them next to each other. I don't think it's anything more complex than that. But maybe there's specific gap that I need? I imagine I place them adjacent to each other, but maybe I need the heat pipe in between. If I need heat pipe, gosh, I need so much more heat pipe, don't I? I could replace this with a heat pipe assembler, but that will stall blue science, which we are good on. So can we make you produce heat pipe for me? We can. I'll limit this to 2 stacks. Will probably be good. Okay, this is a lot of heat exchangers. Like, I think this is 1 gigawatts worth of heat exchangers, which we definitely cannot do anything with. Early enough with yet. We also just need to set up more reactors, or more centrifuges. But we can at least, we have enough uranium here that we could test. We could test something. How's our power? Okay, I'm thinking we'll have something in each corner, and we'll replace the center area with, what's the word? We can place the center will be all the centrifuges, and then the outside will be the reactors. Do you think blue belt for ore is going to be needed soon? We don't really have enough assembling machines placed to consume more than like a red belt anywhere. So currently we're not really limited by belt speed. We're limited more by either space or just placing things, because we do have a lot of space. We just haven't used the left half of our base much yet. So currently that's more of the bottleneck. I want to make 1 uranium fuel cell. Well, I guess it makes 10. That'll be nice. Okay, so which side don't I need? Let's just cut this right half. And then hopefully I have enough inventory space for this, because we have more than enough power. I don't think these are needed anywhere. Let's see, where does this go anywhere else? No, it does not. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's totally fine to just end this here. Nope, don't burn the wood. And then we can cut all of these. I don't want to cut the pumps just because I think it's funny that they're sitting there, but we might start cutting the pumps because we are totally fine on water. There's expansions that add more water, I'm assuming, in each direction. And then we would get another like 2 or 4 pumps per corner, which is so much. We almost put fish in here. There we go. Oh, bots are... Oh, that's why the belts were covered in coal. For some reason, I was thinking only the boilers mattered, but yeah, no, that's just crazy. That's not how it works. Okay. So we need heat exchangers and turbines. What's the ratio? 1 to 2? Is it a little under 1 to 2? It looks like it's a little under 1 to 2, so something like this. Slightly wasteful, but I can have a pipe in between them. So if I want it to be... Which way... I think I should make my decision based on which way I need more space. Because putting a pipe between them is going to take up space this direction. And that direction I feel a lot more limited on. Also, we just got an upgrade. I want to go check on the top floor. And then how are we defending? I guess we could turn the stabilizer on. I don't really know what it does yet. Like, I know what its description says, but I don't really know how useful it is. Let's see, what else can we research? I wanted better energy shields, right? Ooh, or a tank. Oh, yes, we should get a tank because we are not good at defending our car at all. We've lost way too many cars. So yeah, we should just switch over to these. They at least... Do they have armor, or did they... I think they're just... Well, they're tankier. Which is useful. when I keep driving directly into enemy fire. Okay, so copper is good, iron's good. Uranium, we really should put more. Where'd be a good spot? Ooh, right there. That would be a really good spot. And then we should actually upgrade these to red belts if we have them. I don't know why I don't actually know why we're using yellow there. Well, oh, right. We don't need power poles. Duh. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what we are limited by. I think I'll need more than one. I think I'll need more than a red belt of uranium ore. Was power low? Nuclear is just for fun. I don't imagine, like, I imagine if I just launched a rocket, that would be much faster than doing any of this stuff. Because power was about 100 out of 200 at the base size that we had. But I've never done nuclear, and I figured when you're super space limited will be a good time to, like, kind of feel like it's useful. Because it's, I think in terms of buffer capacity and just overall reactor space, I think in terms of those two things, it's significantly more compact, especially the buffer, because you can buffer so much less. Okay, something was destroyed. Was it one of the outposts? Gosh, it takes so long to run to the top floor. Oh, it's one of... Ooh. Oh, that's not... Okay, yeah, we need to leave. We only have to survive for 2 more minutes. Let's see. We didn't place... We completely forgot about oil, but that is okay because there is no oil. Wow. Am I just blind? Or is there genuinely no oil? This is an average planet, right? Da-da-da. That was text stuff. I don't know what that is. Oh, well, let's go back to the basement. Let's see, I don't know what we need. Someone said number about 8 centrifuges per reactor. We can probably make that lower with beacons. And I'm also not sure if that was including Covrex enrichment or not. But that gives us a good goal of if we make 8, that's probably not too many at least. So let's make a couple more. We need gears and then we need red chips. We already used all our red chips. Oh, right, because we made a ton of nuclear reactors. Yeah, that would do it. 5,000, that should be plenty. Concrete is in the basement. Let's see how much steel this is made. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm really glad I built that. Then we can get more gears. We have a bunch of junk we don't really need. Probably, like, we don't need to carry burner inserters anymore. Unless we use them to move nuclear fuel around. Which wouldn't even work because you would have to put coal on the other half of the belt. But, you know, anything to give a use to burner inserters and miners, right? We have a second steel chest here, and then we're also missing copper. Oh, wait, that's the reactor. Okay, I think that is 8. Maybe it's 9. If it's 9, I'm going to make it an even 10. Okay, so this is 6. I have 9. Yeah, we're just going to make it an even 10 because it's a good number. Then we can just copy this down a few times and delete this bottom one. Okay, perfect. Hopefully this will get us a lot more what is it? U235? And then Covrex enrichment needs 40 to start with. Okay, so we don't technically need to wait for that to start the power. Oh wait, hold up. We have beacons too. We can do this. Yeah, get as much speed as we can out of these starting ones because we might we'll be waiting a while to actually get into nuclear if we don't get it early. Okay, so we just left the planet. What did it say was special about this planet? Ah, it sucks. Cool. This one is I am a giant to the planet, which means we have patches like this. They're terrible. But on the bright side, mixed mining. Look at all this perfect perfect resource balance. We can get all or 3 of the 4 resources we want right now from a single patch. It's a terrible patch, but it is a patch. We can't argue that. And then, there we go. They placed it for us. Perfect. Okay. So that's going to get us everything. I think we connected everything. It's not going to get us a lot of everything, though, so we'll see how it helps. But I wanted to... This planet, though, in general, is just so bad. Like, I don't think there's going to be significantly larger patches, either. So we just kind of have to accept that. Let's see, we need copper. We're still copper and steel limited. Copper... We don't have a copper buffer. Huh, we don't have a copper buffer anywhere. Cool. So this will cut red science. Red chips. That's a bad spot. Let's cut half of red chips for a copper buffer. Even that. Yeah. Okay, we'll still have 2/3 of our red chip production, roughly. Like this. That's worth it. Because I do need to start buffering copper just for other things. I know there's copper elsewhere in the base still. And then what does this need? Batteries. Okay. But yeah, I know there's some more copper plates downstairs, so I have enough for the nuclear reactor. I just realized I'm going to have 0 after that, so I need to start buffering it. And then... What do we have? We do have uranium, and we have a slightly larger iron patch. But still not worth adventuring to, but this might be worth mining. Oh, except we don't have our full uranium buffer done yet, so I guess we don't really need to worry about it. Because like we can fill this chest, and after that we don't really get any more. So I guess it's not super important. Let's see, bricks are fine. We have enough stone. Copper, honestly, it looks like we're producing as much, aside from coal, it looks like we're producing as much here as we're consuming, because our base just is not running great right now. It's probably because of research. Maybe there's something important I could get. Like, ooh, purple science for mining productivity is rough. Is there anything else I can get? Inserter capacity, that's good for the buffers. That'll help them run a little bit more consistently, I think. Okay, let's see if there's enough steel. 150, that might be enough for our reactors. Cool, it is. We actually are... No, wait, that's a centrifuge. But it was also enough for the reactor, but just clicked on the wrong icon. I don't know how I confuse those two so often. Okay, so we have heat pipes, we have exchangers. What else do we need? Oh, pipes. We don't have pipes. Yeah, those are important. But fortunately, they're with the rest of the heat pipes, so... Cool. Easy to get to. Right on the way. Oh, we have all this iron. Oh my gosh, we could convert all of this into steel if we really wanted to. Yeah, we are not hurting for steel. I don't know why. Or we're not hurting for iron. We're just hurting for, like, putting it in the right places, because it's very spread out, and we can't automatically send it to where it needs to go. So there is a bit of manualness here. Okay, I think they have all the stuff we need for power, and we don't have to. I always confuse the two platforms, but since we don't have to power the nuclear plant, that should help a lot. Oh, we need filter inserters. Probably stack filter inserters because they're so much faster to empty the centrifuges if we want to do Covarex enrichment. And there are 2 ways to do Covarex enrichment. I think... Yeah, I think there's multiple ways to do it. To do like the feedback loop. I could use combinators. Combinators would actually be pretty easy to set up. Or you can just heavily oversaturate the belt and you don't get anything. Like, you only run one at a time for a really long time until you back up a whole belt. It's a bit longer to start. But I think that method tends to work. That's the easier way to set it up, though, unfortunately. But because you have to back up like 200 in every centrifuge, It's a bit rough. Do you need Kovrex if you just consume the ore with centrifuges? No, but because we have limited space, like if we if we don't go through Kovrex, I think we'll very heavily back up on uranium 238 or 235. Which one is it? Yeah. But I mean, I guess it doesn't produce a massive amount compared to the energy density. We can also put it in a chest and then delete that chest just every now and again. Yeah, that is an option. But yeah, strictly speaking, you can power a decent amount of your just make your nuclear ammo. That would be fun. It would be really good for pushing bases. Although I don't know if I can consume that much. But yeah, technically you can run nuclear reactors well enough without Kovrex. And I mean, I probably should just get started. Otherwise, I'll probably never build a reactor. It's like having something that's not perfect right now, I think, is the better option. And I want to plan for... Ooh, this is less space than I thought. Actually, no, it's not too bad. Okay, so this is 24. This is 240 megawatts, right? Yeah, 240 megawatts like this. Are these a good enough ratio? Yeah, it does waste a little bit of steam turbines like this, but it also uses less space, so I think it's worth it. Oh wait, we don't. I was leaving space for the inserters. You know, the inserters that put the heat between the boilers. Yeah, those inserters. You transfer the concept of heat. I mean, I guess technically you can transfer heat with an inserter like that. It just would be very, very slow. Oh, oh, that's bad. Wait, what? We need to check out the top as soon as we get unstuck, because we we should get we should get squeak through. Is that what it's called? Squeak through? The yeah. Oh, wait, hold up. Did I burn them? Is that what happened? Is that why they're dead? I can't tell. Huh. Interesting. Let's move this because I am worried. Let's see. We could build it up here so that way it's farther away from the fire. I think what happened is that we just burned our own miners, which is not great. Wait, hold up. Oh, hold up. Uh, it's gonna go attack this one now. Okay, we can outrun it. Do we fight fire with grenades, right? That's the expression. Gotta just destroy the earth to destroy the forest to protect me, so that way I can keep burning down the forest. Perfect. Okay, so we need more gun turrets, right? No, my personal bots repaired them. Okay, these should actually be fast inserters. We need an upgrade planner for that if we want it to be really easy. Because we have yellow inserters, but I want the turrets to be able to refill them fast if they're continuously in combat. Like that's fairly important. Okay, yeah, it should be good. I like how we have all of this for like 10 miners on stone. Also, which one can mine sulfuric? This one can mine sulfuric. I actually kind of want to go get more that uranium ore. That's it's like the 10th time we've done that. I'm just so used to like walking towards the middle and holding right click on the big structure that I see, but we're still getting used to having the roboport there, as opposed to nothing. Because usually, like if you mine a miner, you just undo and everything goes back to normal. But if you mine the roboport, you also potentially steal the repair packs. You might steal the robots. It's a lot more work. Maybe I need to create myself a requester chest system. that automatically replenishes the robots solely because I will accidentally keep stealing them. Okay, left harvester platform can just plop right down anywhere. And then if we stand in the middle, we'll be in a good spot to teleport. Perfect. Good. Okay, we're getting some more uranium because we actually had less stored up than we thought we did. I hope cold is okay. We also need to finish our personal roboport construction, which if we upgrade it, don't they get worse? I think it gets slightly worse. Yeah, no, it definitely gets slightly worse, right? Because we're going from 40. Well, we had multiple of these, so we're going from like 60 robot limit, I think, to 25. Maybe we can start crafting those, and maybe they'll finish in time. Maybe we decide that one Mark II and then a bunch of regular ones was enough, because that is a possibility. That maybe I just don't need as many robots as I thought I did. Okay, we need 4 more if we ever want to upgrade it. No, 5 more if we ever want to upgrade it. Perfect. Actually, if we're planning on potentially upgrading it in the future, yeah, we should just grab the stuff now. Okay, personal roboport. Then we need another 100 or so. Perfect. And then we need more LDS. And then last but not least, we need 5 more personal roboports, which need... Are they red chip limited? Ah, I'm missing 2 red chips. That would do it. Nope, that's not what I'm missing. I'm missing 1 battery. 1 stack of batteries. There we go. Okay, where are batteries in my inventory? Because now I don't want them anymore. Okay, this is a good break time. We have the personal roboports crafting. We should also set up shield. Get a better energy shield. But I'll be back in a couple minutes. I need to go check on my bread. See if it's ready for the next proof. I don't think it was, but I want to just make sure it's rising well before I get my hopes up. Yeah, back in a jiff. Okay. It looks like it's rising pretty well. Probably have another like hour or so though. Just took one out of the oven. Nice, nice. I really like making bread. I haven't made any for a couple years, so hopefully it turns out okay. I mean, it's just a basic bloomer loaf thing, like nothing special, but I haven't had. I mean, I've made non-yeast dough recently, but it's been like 3 years since I made anything with yeast. Oh, perfect timing. Now I'm getting a phone call. BRB again. Okay, that was spam. Spam calls that come from your area code are the worst because when you're expecting a call like sometime that week, you have to trust pretty much every spam call you see. If the phone doesn't catch it at least and call it spam. But it couldn't have called 30 seconds earlier before I sat back down because I don't actually keep my phone on me. I keep it a few feet away, so I have to stand up and grab it. That's effort. Okay, we're getting energy shields. So if we're building energy shields, we could prep for actually building them. We can also get the upgraded batteries, which we do have researched apparently. LDS processing units and personal batteries. Perfect. We need one more, which are really cheap. That is great. We can make another batch. We need LDS. And we need processing units, which we don't have a ton of, but we have enough for what we're making. Ooh, if we cancel this, we might have problems. Okay, cool. Why do we have so much wood? Actually, I do want to clear the wood. I just kind of clicked on a random thing, but it turns out I actually do want to clear it from my inventory. Perfect. Okay, we need to make some kind of requester chest just to sort out these resources. Like, I don't think we won't use it for any crafting recipes, but sending things back to like an original buffer chest would be good. Let's see, what did we get? We don't really need exoskeletons because we have the warp exoskeletons. I feel fast enough. Weapon shooting speed is good. Stronger explosives, that's really good. Especially if I keep throwing grenades at bases because I'm too stubborn to figure out how to use landmines effectively. We're really good on red science, which is impressive considering they're not running very well. Wait, why aren't they running very well? Where's our copper going? Oh, yeah, that would do it. We're buffering a lot of it, not. Wait, no, that doesn't. No, where is our iron? Hmm. I don't really know what the problem is. I wonder if we were running off of a much larger buffer of copper plates than we thought we were. That's probably it's probably as simple as that. Okay, how is our batteries? 100 millijoules. I want a couple more, but I also want energy shields, which we do have the research for. Seems pretty straightforward to make. We just need 5 LDS. Oh wait, hold up. I can take this one, and then we need less. Let's see, where is it? Energy shield, Mark 1. Honestly, I really want a second one. They're just they're useful to have. At least when you're bad. When you're bad at combat, they're very useful. See, and we can make another battery. That's missing LDS though. Let's see, where is it? 2 more batteries. Perfect. That should be plenty. Okay. We needed to check on our uranium, see if we could start up Covrex yet, which I don't imagine we were able to. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, wow, this planet sucks. This is all we're getting from that uranium. Maybe it's a good thing we mined it because it's the only thing keeping this running. Because even this is underproducing. Yeah, I guess we did place a lot of centrifuges. It does make sense that we will eventually fill up. Or that will eventually run out of our... Sorry, the opposite of fill up. That will eventually empty. Okay, we're at 15. That's not too bad. We could also put it on a belt so we stop having to grab it like that. But that seems like... that seems too smart for me. We just like to make mistakes instead. Okay, so... This is 24. If I have 4 nuclear reactors... I feel like... I don't know I don't know what the synergy bonus is. So I'm really just guessing here. But if I have 4 nuclear reactors here... Wait, can they... Do I need a gap? Or did they go like this? But yeah, if I have 4... I feel like they'll get 100% better for each neighbor. Maybe? Because otherwise these do not seem space efficient. That is 100% a complete guess, though. Maybe I should Google Factorio nuclear reactor. What is a very basic nuclear reactor setup? Google. Okay, so yeah, they don't need a gap. It probably is explicitly don't do one. Each is 16. Okay, and each neighbor gives 100. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So they do get better. Yeah, I was thinking it was each one is 16 and not each set is 16 because like that, I mean, it kind of makes sense when you don't know numbers very well. But yeah, it's just lack of confidence there. Let's see, where are our turbines? There they are. All right, because we made like a bajillion. This can't blow up on me, right? Is that a possibility? I hope it's not a possibility, but I'm worried it is now. Okay, so if each is 16, that's 64. Wait, 16 turbines or 16 heat exchangers? I feel like, yeah, I probably should have asked that earlier. That's like 2 opposite things. 64 heat exchangers. Okay. That's what I thought. So that does mean 160 each. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. What's the next boiler floor upgrade? Does it require yellow? Oh, it only requires 300 yellow? Hold up, we can get that. We can just move these. So we can start with this and we can expand it later. I think we'll just, I guess especially since we only have 3 right now, it's totally fine that we're only able to power 12 each. Because we will probably like cram it in here, I guess. If possible, I would like to fit it. If we do this, it does fit, but I think we lose the ability to have neighbors. Because we can fit it like this. And then we would have this one going here. The problem with this is we can't... Wait, can we filter out? I think we can. I like how this looks. It's definitely not good, but I like how it looks. So I kind of want to go. I kind of want to roll with it. Because I imagine we're going to produce enough power, right? And then that brings me to my next question. Is the neighbor buff, is it an efficiency thing? Like, does it burn the fuel better? Or is it just... Or is it just burning fuel faster? Because if it is an efficiency thing, maybe I don't want to cut the corner. If it's just burning fuel faster. Ooh, okay, so that's maybe not a corner I should cut. Darn. Well, okay, we'll do a quick redesign then after this. I want to get something built today. So I think I'm just going to place something and call it good. Also, we should leave this planet soon. This planet is terrible. Like, it's barely worth idling on this planet any longer. I like staying for at least 15 minutes just so I can, like, kind of get my bearings, but it's... Heat loss? Oh. Heat loss is the thing? Okay. So I'll probably in the redesign, once we get the boiler floor upgrade, which is very soon, I'll probably try to put the reactors in the middle then. What did I come up here for? Oh, I came to see if there's any more heat pipes, right? Yeah, we definitely have space, and we'll have a lot more space with this upgrade. What is it limited by? Oh yeah, this is speed limited. This will... Wait, if it's speed limited, we can speed that up really easily. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So yeah, we're actually research speed limited for one of our researches for once. Probably because we didn't research anything for a while, so we're heavily backed up. But hey, still feels nice. Yeah, I think I might wait for the upgrade just to see what space I actually have, because it's very close. Personal batteries. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was not that much, but I think it's enough. I think that's all I needed. Maybe. Can we fit 2 of these? Almost. Okay, never mind. We needed more space for the thing I was thinking. We could try instead to place them tall. That would be pretty good. It's 12 megawatts per reactor with 2 neighbors. So 4 reactors will yield 48 megawatts. What? That sounds... Oh. It's missing zeros. Yeah, okay. I was like really confused. I was like, do they wait? I was thinking, do they lose efficiency? Which I mean wasn't an impossible thing. Okay, I think this will work actually. Yeah, this isn't a bad layout. Okay, so you said 12, so there we go. So this would be a good height then for the amount of space that we have. We will need to shift them down, but yeah, we definitely... Oh yeah, we can definitely make this work. And I didn't accidentally leave gaps, right? Yeah, we're good. Easiest would be if water came from the top, but I don't know how much water all of this will use. I want to say, let's see, this says 103. So we could do 2 pumps. If we could put 2 pumps on it, we could fit it in this tile. Also, we do need the gap at the bottom. Yeah, there is a lot of water. They do need a lot of water, but a lot less than... They use a lot less than steam engines. Like, what, a sixth of the steam engines? Okay, does this work? I think I need 1 extra tile. I think I need to figure out... Yeah. I need these 4 tiles. It says 5 on the cheat sheet for 2x2. 5 what? Oh, 5 pumps. Yeah. Maybe I will use this mystery water. Okay, I have an idea. So the issue is that I can't go against the edge. On one side. Actually, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Is that what I wanted to do? No, I wanted it to be symmetrical, so I wanted the one gap on the bottom. Okay, so we just did all that to move it up a tile. So now what we'll do, water will come through here, and then this one will just be deleted, and we'll have a small loss in a max production, and I think that'll be okay. Yeah, we just go all the way down. Because I think that should be enough. Because this is 24, and these are 1200. And it might be slightly low because of pressure. But like that's the right number, but it will probably maybe not fully run because yay pressure. Then we can do the same up here. Yeah, it's going to be good enough. It should be fine. For the amount of power we're using, I think it's okay. More than okay. Huh. What? Wait, what? Ah, we pasted in the wrong spot. I was like, how are these not symmetrical? It's a square. There we go. It makes a lot more sense. And then we never actually equipped our roboports. That'll make building a lot easier, huh? There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Nice and symmetrical. You think the throughput in one pipe will not be enough? Yeah. It's almost enough. But not quite. Good enough to start something though. Then we'll need filter. I think the easiest thing would be to use filter inserters rather than filter the belt at the end. Actually, do we need filter inserters? Actually, we don't need them for the nuclear reactors. As long as we are careful about what side we put the fuel on, we can just use a regular inserters. We do have space, right? Yeah. Barely, but we do have space. Okay, so we've been on this planet a bit. I was wanting to give some time for these to refill their ammo supply. Which we don't have them powered. Do I need to connect power here? Yes. Not necessarily for the drills, but I do need to connect the power for the refill inserters. Okay. I mean they were good, but I was eventually gonna run out of this buffer chest, and I didn't want to worry about that. Okay. We while we were over by the platforms, we didn't actually grab the platform itself. Whoops. Or the teleporter. Okay, so I think once again we can skip oil. Oh, we don't have oil connected here. Interesting. That's not good. I mean, it looks like things turned out okay, but yeah, it could have been really bad if oil was disconnected for too long. Because yeah, we would have run into defense issues. What about over here? This one's also disconnected. How did we not reconnect those? Like we intentionally left all of the pipes. Oh, we must have. Oh, I know what it was. We disconnected them. We disconnected them whenever we deleted the stone buffer. The oils are just for flamers, yeah. This works. So like it's not low. Wait, where's the pumps? The pumps I thought were locally sourced. They're not. There we go. I thought I had the pumps built into like the input, but I guess not. There we go. And then, yeah, no, it was supposed to go just towards the flamers. Good catch. But I was thinking I had the pump elsewhere to make that happen. But it turns out I did not. Okay, heat exchangers. We're probably good on heat exchangers. Okay, so once again, we did not grab the mining platform. We grabbed one of them. I cannot tell a difference between floors. They're looking very samey to me now. You gotta keep running through. Especially, I think it's because they're so big. All of the stuff that looks different is not in the middle, because the middle just looks like a mess of ore and chests for all of them. It's the outsides that vary. So when I'm like focused on the center of the screen, I'm just go through the wrong teleporter all the time, like an endless portal loop. Okay. We're not radar. We are not scanning, which is unfortunate. Okay, so what we want most right now is probably coal. This is a normal planet, right? Yeah. I don't see any coal. This is a terrible starting planet. I wonder if maybe the coal and stone would have been generated here. Because I'm trying to think, like, if this was a default, like, setting map, like, it's missing 2 resources, which I don't think is possible. I don't know the range that resources are required to be in, but feel like you shouldn't have 3 iron patches before you get any stone and coal. And I guess there's not much we can do here until this scans more, so I think we're just going to go back to the basement and then work on nuclear fuel. We're not in range. Okay. Well, if we stand here, nice. We got the perfect spot so that we teleported instantly. Bluebell's not worth researching. Military? Ooh, no. Portable fusion reactor. Yeah, those are good. And it looks like we are starting to run out of uranium. I mean, I guess not. It's not that low. It's just we went from 4 chests here to like 4 chests in these. Yeah, pretty much 4 full chests. Wait, what? Oh, come on. Really? We'll have to shift it over 1 tile. We can't shift it over 1 tile. There is a way. No, no, there is a way, actually. So if we have them here. Or maybe I feel like maybe I want it more centered. And then, wait, if I turn this, I could do the output belts and input belts like in this weird loop. Wait, how do I do those on the same belt? I need to loop them. I actually do need 1 more tile. What I could do is I could delete these turbines and place them here. Like, these don't technically have to be straight lines. That would probably be okay. I'm assuming I don't need to connect a heat pipe to the edge of every reactor. Like, I don't think I need to completely surround it, because that's what I'm banking on. Otherwise, that would be a problem. Yeah, I don't know why I thought filter inserters would work. There's obviously not gaps here. We could do belt weaving. Ooh, yes, we're gonna do belt weaving. No need. Okay, cool. Oh, so I could save some pipes and just do that. That's not a pipe. I mean, it is a pipe, but it's not the right kind of pipe. Okay, so hear me out. We're going to belt weave this, and then the output belt, bringing in the used fuel, will go the opposite direction. So that way we don't have to move the nuclear reactors around. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. We don't apparently have any undergrounds though, so that will make this a bit harder to build, huh? Fortunately, we do have robots to place the things that we missed. Okay, I think the easiest solution is to... Yeah, just loop it off that way or filter it out at the end. So that way we can use the same belt. Oh, sorry, this needs to go one tile down. Okay, so input's going to be on the top. That'll be the fuel cells, and then... I mean, a loop in general would actually not be a bad idea. Like, we could just loop it and make sure we are very careful about what side things go on. That might be a problem here, though, because these are going to output on the wrong side of the belt, right? No, it depends which way they're facing. Okay, so this is the belt's right side. Okay, so... this outer side and this outer side are the same. Yeah, they look like the same. Yeah, okay, that should be good. I'm going to keep these belts here because they will kind of like tell me where I need to look. And where I need to add things, because otherwise I will get them confused. Okay, so this is fuel input. And then let's... Actually, we don't even need a filter. We can just use a filter inserter. Although it's easier to tell if it's backed up if we filter out these fuel cells early. Oh, turns out we turned off alt mode, which is I don't know how to. I guess we don't really place that many assembling machines now because we spend so much time thinking about how to route the chests and the belts that you don't notice if assembly machines are replacing recipes when you just never use them in the first place. Okay, we need 500 copper. I'm gonna grab 700 because I want to have some on hand afterwards. 400 concrete, that's easy. And then last but not least, red chips, which hopefully are starting to recover. Yes, perfect. Okay, do we have anything else we can put in here? I think we actually counted perfectly. We didn't really count. We guessed perfectly. That's a better way of putting it. Okay, what are we mining? We're mining copper and iron. Plenty of those. The heat pipes have a throughput. Yeah, I guess that does make sense. I mean, doubling up the pipes should be easy enough to do. Cause like we'll get like I think yeah, we could very easily just move a couple over if we needed to add 2 more tiles. Even if it meant cutting like 4 turbines, we could potentially get more heat out of it. I'll stick with this for now, because if we hold out long enough, we might get another boiler floor upgrade, which would be really good. I'm still not sure what to do about these. I could make my own substations. That is an option. I don't have to just only use the free ones. I can stop cheaping out. I mean, that will be better than cutting like 10 boilers or 10 turbines. So yeah, that should be okay. And I think I see where I can move the new ones too if I use a pipe. What was I missing? Circuits. How's my steel? I'm actually kind of missing everything. Mostly circuits, but I'm pretty low on copper and pretty low on steel. We can make 10. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, let's see how far this reaches. I do not know what their icon looks like. Yeah, we can do one here. Are those symmetrical? Not quite. No, they're symmetrical. Okay. That did a decent job. If we really wanted that steam, we could technically do this. We shouldn't, but if we get desperate and for some reason need to make an ugly design to get like 1 extra steam turbine, we could. Cool. That's not good. Oh, these aren't connected. So if I connect these now. $120. So it is 120 megawatts. Oh, right, because they only have 2 on each side. Yeah, this is definitely not scalable, but if we get an upgrade, we can make it a lot more scalable. I don't know if that's better. We don't. Maybe we'll give them enough for 4 to test to make sure we have all of the used fuel cells on the correct side. We also don't really, we won't really need a buffer test for the fuel cells because we can just recycle it. I know what these are missing. This is the outpost. But now that it's close enough to our base, it's actually telling us we're missing it. Right. Okay, so we probably need more gun turrets if we're going to keep getting them destroyed. See, we need gears, iron, copper. Okay, we're blowing pretty much all of that. Wow, our copper production is awful. And what else? We need underground pipe. Did we cut something? Oh. Right. The radar is still on. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, so where is missing the turrets? Oh my gosh, did we set fire to our turrets again? We needed to get better about that. We can't have this happen so often. It's a very costly mistake whenever you don't have any turrets automated. Well, I guess technically I have... Yes, everyone who doesn't point out a mistake is in on it. That's how it works. Them's the rules. Do I have any repair packs? I don't, really. Okay. Maybe we should just craft everything we have in a repair packs. I think that's what it's looking like. Then did we replace the pump jack? Yes, we did. Or sorry, not pump jack, the underground pipe. See, this is a terrible planet, but at least it has oil. I don't want to have to defend the pumps, but honestly, if I want to use this planet and stay on it a little bit longer, we really should. But on the other hand, we have so much oil. I'll see if we can just hold out here. Okay, let's see if our nuclear reactor is working. I mean, it's hand-fed, so it's obviously not that good. But, like, is it doing anything? Oh? Kind of? Gosh, these take forever to start. Like, it takes a full, like, 2 minutes to just start in general. But I wanted to check to make sure it was actually doing something. Yeah, I like this. I also like how this can power the main bus, right? Or can it? Maybe it can't. Maybe that's just me being hopeful. I think it's just me being hopeful. Oh, if we place them here, it's nice and pretty, right? Oh, we can't place it there. I wanted it to be symmetrical. Yeah, there's not really a good way to do it. I could do it with undergrounds. Nah, it's not worth it. We'll just go up here. That's not a problem. Okay, let's see if that works better. It says we can produce up to 630 megawatts of power. I know that's a complete lie because we don't have much going on. We also aren't mining any uranium. I wonder, have we made enough? Is it 235? Can I just like Google it? Google it. 35. Yeah, I could move them one step closer. True. Wait, does it reach? Is it still too short? Yeah. No, it does reach. Good catch. I looked at it and was like, I can move these one to the left. It did not occur to me I can move these one to the left as well. Okay, this looks okay. I don't like how these cross, but that's fine. And then, I mean, these will stop, right? I don't think they can blow up. I mean, they can blow up if they're destroyed, right? But they don't like melt down if you don't take care of them or dispel enough heat. Because that's my main concern. Because I honestly do not know. Because it seems like something that could happen. Yeah, we need to find uranium. Preferably with copper. No, they just power things. Okay, that's good. Assuming you're telling the truth. Oh. Not trying to trick me into blowing up my whole base. The heat above 1K simply disappears. Okay, that's fine with me. Wait, what just happened? Oh. Oh, we made the mistake again. We need to get better about that. That's a rough one. Because you have to remember to fix it whenever you go to the outpost, which sometimes I don't. But if I'm holding right click as I teleport, I then mine the drill. Or I get stuck in a drill and then mine it. And the reason that's a problem is you can't replace it without it being above ore, which is, you know, not ideal. So let's be more careful this time. Nope, we were not staying in the right spot. Oh well. Well, now it's on both sides, so at least it's easy to remember. Okay, also, what do we need? We need iron ore, and we need iron ore and uranium, right? You don't need a ton. Like, you need a very small amount of iron ore, but I want it to be completely automated. This is not the planet. This is not the planet for us. What can we mine instead? Wait, is this missing something? Okay, I don't see a single coal patch. Is this one? Is this planet missing coal? Oh, yeah, it is. I'm just blind. Okay, it's missing coal and it's missing uranium probably. I thought this was a default planet. Didn't realize it was a missing something planet. Well, since we're stuck here for another 5 minutes, we might as well just mine as much iron as we can get. I was gonna leave, or I wasn't gonna leave, but I kind of need uranium to do anything, so we're just gonna leave pretty early. Get a new roll. I also don't know how to power this. Okay, it can only... Wait. This has to use the fancy stuff. Yeah, okay, I see. I could fix the miners while I'm here. True. I have 5 minutes to do it, even if I'm leaving. Okay. Very nice. Thanks for the reminders. I would not have remembered, and we would permanently be short. Okay, blue science is limited by what? Red chips? No. Oh yeah, we never fixed the steel problem. We also didn't figure out what we wanted to research. We could get blue. Those would be good for the occasional underground belt, maybe. We don't really need to upgrade anything to blue anytime soon, though. What else? Boiler floor water. This will make it easier to get the water for the nuclear plant. But it's 500 purple science. Which we do have, but that just seems so expensive. Yeah, might as well. It seems nice. I like it. We could also get one of these. We might have enough yellow science. Ooh, I think we do. If we research this, we're actually going to be lab limited. But this will upgrade the ultra beacon to just get everything in this area, which is very nice. And then maybe also we can get the factory floor. Which apparently we are not prioritizing over a beacon. But have you seen this beacon? It has a massive range and it can take prod mods. Like, it's hard to go wrong with it. See, those are good. Oh, wait, hold up. We can make a prod 3. Oh, now that's nice. We can make multiple prod 3s. That's really nice. So that means we can probably put whenever this gets the upgrade, we can either do a fourth prod 3. Wait, we don't need this many. Yeah, we could do a fourth prod 3, or we could do 2 speed modules, which would be insane. The power and consumption on this thing is going to be horrendous, but at least everything will be fast and it will be efficient. Just not in terms of power, but we should have plenty of power thanks to nuclear, which... Let's see, what did we need for that? Assembly machines, I think? Okay, here we go. This is actually a pretty decent spot to pass iron through. It's a weird spot to do it, but we already have the assembly machine. Or we already have the inserter. We might as well use it. We actually want to go this way, because we don't want the upgrade that eventually gives us this extra pipe to delete what we have here. Okay, this is enough. This is just has to get us like 1 iron every like 5 minutes. So it's totally fine. If we turn this around, I think we have more space to work with here. Yeah, as long as we can still fit it. Perfect. We'll definitely need to move like all of cracking. Actually, we should probably do that now before we build anything. Let's see, just get everything that doesn't have a tank in it, I guess. Yikes. Yeah, this is where we want all of cracking and all of the oil storage to be. We could still use this water. Although the water is kind of starting to be in the way. It is fun that we get the free water, but I think we are causing more problems for ourselves trying to keep it for the wall. I think it would be if we just deleted it. Okay, does anywhere else need water? I think that's everywhere that needs water. I'm going to place this here just to make sure I don't accidentally mix anything. Give myself an extra tile to work with. Okay. And then we need to get oil up here, which is pretty easy. Where do we send it, though? To the left? Yeah, okay. Cool. We didn't connect it right. Which one is... Oh. It's here. Okay, and then I can't tell if I connect to the bottom or not. I think not. I think these connect all the way around. Yeah. Okay, and now cracking, which needs to be all types of cracking. And then let's just paste this somewhere, and then we'll cut it down. This should tessellate decently. Okay, so this does all of this, and then we'll probably also have solid fuel produced up here would be a good spot. So we can fit it here. It is a bit tight. It should probably also be the other way around. But we can fit a pretty large amount of cracking here. Yeah, I like this. It staggers well. Or it should. Did I double paste it? Interesting. I must have pasted it on something else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what happened here. Oh, it's because I copied the edge. Right. Okay, does this work? There we go. That looks better. Okay, I don't really know what was happening, but we're good now. Okay, we don't have enough chem plants for this. We're also missing a lot of prod mods. Oh, that's nice. We have not had anything this good in a while. Oh my gosh, this is a good planet. Cool. Okay, so we definitely... I think we're going to do what we did last time. And grab a second platform. Because I liked how easy it was to move the platforms when we didn't have to grab the platforms. We can also start getting speed 2s, would let us get more out of smaller patches. More productivity mods would also help with that. Or not productivity mods, productivity research. Yeah, 3 is good. Okay, let's start radaring. That's definitely a verb. Okay, we are out of pretty much everything. Iron is good. Copper is definitely low priority. I would say coal and uranium are the main things we should get. Maybe we could get a little bit of copper if we like mixed mine, but that would get us less iron, so maybe not worth it. But like right here, actually that's a really good mixed mine, because that will get us just enough stone for what we need, and we can set copper over here. But yeah, that should be good, and we can move it later. Actually, this is gonna seem weird. I need to swap which one I'm using. This one specifically needs to be the right half, because we never want to delete the coal drills while we're on this planet, I don't think. The one we'll be moving around is the iron. And the other reason that matters is because I don't think we'll have consistent nuclear fuel by the time we leave here. So I want to refill my iron buffer while I still can. Or my coal buffer before it's too late. Okay, that looks good. There's oil. Honestly, that's so easy to get, though, that it's worth grabbing. If we really wanted to, we could just have a pipe going there. It's also, though, it's pretty front and central. We should go to the far one. Never mind. Change of plans. The far one will be way easier to defend. We also don't have ammo. There we go. Let's increase the buffer size. This is ammo to defend our oil outpost, because it will need it. It doesn't go through a ton as an outpost, but it goes through enough that you do need to put some turrets around it, especially on a desert planet. Fortunately, we have so many ammo damage upgrades that yellow armor is good, even through like medium biters. Sorry, yellow ammo. Yeah, this is a really, really nice patch. And I actually remembered... let's use grenades first. I actually don't want the wood. I think those would be in target range of the flamers, so I need to make sure I deleted them. Okay. There we go. But yeah, I'm fine picking up a little bit of wood, but I don't want a ton, because we don't really have the space to just store wood, especially when we barely even need it for power poles. Let's just place it here. Yeah, that's not covering anything. Perfect. And then we have so much oil here. I don't even think we're going to worry about speed modding, because one, we don't really need to fill that much oil, so obviously we don't really need a ton. We just need to break even with the oil that we're consuming. And then we could add a couple extra. That'll make it better, just in case they get broken. And we can connect the two sides, which would help too. One unpowered. Yeah, I thought I got it. Maybe I just clicked on it in my mind. Should be good now. Okay, that's probably enough ammo. Like I said, these ones aren't super high priority for being attacked, but like we don't want them to be completely destroyed, because they are a bit expensive to replace, especially since we haven't automated them in any way, shape, or form. Which, you know, maybe we should change that. It's so easy to automate pump jacks if you have them all. Okay, that'll probably be fine. We can always come back if it gets destroyed. And then look at that. A very good spot for uranium. So yeah, this is a good planet. We still have that one thing mixed mining, and we still have that one mining coal. but I think we have enough of all the resources that we're good for a bit. Because, like, yeah, we're out of buffered stone. Wait. I thought it moved the old one. It worked before. Weird. Or, I mean, it probably didn't work before. I thought it worked before. I thought I tested this. That's fine. We can teleport back pretty easily. Because we're still so close to this. Otherwise, we would have got a car. But yeah, I thought it moved the other platforms around whenever... Or I thought it moved the old one. I didn't realize it didn't place the new one. But that's my mistake. I could have tested it easily. It just didn't. Also, that doesn't look good. I guess they're backed up in like they're backed up in some form of loop that doesn't back up the belt. Like normally, you know, if they're backed up, there's no movement, but it looks like it got on the cycle that kept it moving. But it looked like something was terribly broken and I wasn't getting any ammo, which would have been bad. Okay. These aren't mining. Are we already full or did I not connect these? Well, I guess we have so much, maybe we shouldn't have connected these. I think I filled the pipe. Maybe not. Could be a different problem. But we have the left harvester platform now. So hopefully we can get enough uranium while we're here. We don't actually have a uranium buffer, though. I might have to put it in like a ton of different spots in the main base. Because, like, I don't really have the space, but it would be good to have one here, and then one here, and then maybe one here. Because we don't have a good way to connect it to the bottom floor easily, because we need to get it all the way here, which is a very weird spot to get uranium when it comes from 3 different spots. Well, I'm sure we'll make it work. We also need more tanks if we're going to redo this floor. Can we get iron ore somewhere? Or iron plate somewhere? Maybe in these. We got enough for our storage tanks. You know what? I'll take it. Oh wow, these are still running. I guess they take long to cool, but they heat up, but they also take a long time to cool down. Also, we don't consume much power, which probably is part of it. Okay, so how are we going to keep ourselves running while we destroy nuclear power? I guess we could expand this. It's like if we swap all of these with a slightly smaller one, or if we turn these two into one large one on the left, will be good. Realistically, I should actually have this side and this side be nuclear power. This bottom one should stay coal, just for spacing purposes. Because that gives me access to more balanced water for the nuclear powers. But maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe we just need the water upgrade. Wait. Didn't we get the water upgrade? Why did we cancel it? What did we get instead? Oh, we wanted the warp beacon, right. Okay, so I guess once I get that, water won't be an issue. And having nuclear in the corners just kind of makes routing easier. Yeah, we'll move this one. This is a lot of coal that they're going to have to pick up. Let's see, how's this? We can support a lot more boilers with this. We might need a larger belt, though, if we're going to do this. Oh, wait, we don't have power. I don't like how this just kind of ends a few tiles from the end. It makes it really annoying to build this section. For, like, no real reason. Why didn't those place? Oh, I see why. My inventory is full. Of course it is, right. Yeah, it's filled with a ton of coal. I don't know why. What I expected. We were just talking about this. Okay, at least the basement floor is actually pretty empty. So we are good. We're not going to back up our base for a while. We are starting to run out of petroleum gas, which makes sense. Which means we might be running out of everything else too. No, we're good. We don't consume that much oil. Most of the oil we consume is either crude, directly going in flamethrowers, or light oil made with coal liquefaction, which also isn't too difficult to maintain because we don't get attacked much. Okay, well, we might as well delete the ones on the edge. See if we can copy this a few times. I mean, that still works. And I think this is still larger than the original. Oh, we want to delete these undergrounds because that will copy and cause problems. Okay. Why can these not stagger? 2, 3. Okay, is there enough space for that? We cannot get water this way. But I think this is the better, slightly better. This is actually too large. So we don't need to worry about trying to fill up every single gap. Like, this is plenty. This is still an increase in steam turbines, right? 78. This one was... It's actually a decrease, but we're not consuming what we already have, so it's fine. But this will free up a lot of space for nuclear power once we get this up and running. Delete all these. We need to try not to cut this original power plant because that would be bad. Really bad. We don't want to do that. Oh, this is weird, but we could... Maybe, wait, no. We can move this farther over, and then we have a much more space to work with if we use a substation, right? If we use a substation here, can we get the power pole all the way back? I don't think so. We would have to cut too many turbines. It's still better for space, though, so maybe I should just use substations. Like, I want to be able to use this space over here. The only thing I could think to put here is, like, a copper buffer. But, like, there's no way to get that copper back. Those... I don't think they're wide enough. No, they're still not wide enough. But it would make it that I only delete 1 turbine instead of 6 or 5. So, yeah, that's still worth it. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Now I can move it over a little bit. Actually, if we're lucky, can we power all these stuff with these? Looks like it. And then we'll have to cut one up here as well. Not that one. This one? And we are 1 electric pole short. Okay, this is decent. It's fairly balanced. It only cuts a couple turbines in like weird spots. Yeah, I like it. Okay, bots, you can fix that. Are you all within range? Not quite. Okay, I'll stand here and then I'll figure out how to get the water over there. We need a... offshore pump, which we have a lot of. We just don't use them because I don't know. We have no real reason not to use them, but we haven't been using them. I guess this works. I think this is not enough water, is it? It's kind of enough water. Pressure's gonna be weird. But yeah, it should be okay. And then we can also increase it with an underground pipe would be a good idea. Also, it just, looks nicer to use underground pipes wherever you can. Even if it's not strictly necessary. Wait, did I skip over? Yeah, I was like, wait, this gap was too long. There we go. That looks better. Okay, and then I'm not entirely sure how I want to hook up the red transport belts this time around. I think I might split it. this way. Yeah, that'll work. And this way, and then we'll have like 2 belts. Yeah, okay. This will just kind of balance where they go. Don't think it matters too much though. We're not usually limited by... Wait. No, wait, how many belts do I need? No, so I want to combine 2 belts and split it into 3. That's the opposite of what I was thinking. Okay, we'll just make them come from one side then. I mean, it doesn't need to be balanced split. If I like how it looks, I should just use this. But we'll see if I like how it looks. Yeah, like we can just connect them here and it'll probably work just fine. Or you can connect them both here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that does the job. We can make this work. And then we'll just temporarily connect this here. I'm surprised we used all those steam turbines. Also, what are they missing? A lot of underpipes, a lot of pump jacks. Or not pump jacks, sorry, offshore pumps. Do we have iron we can take? Yes, and then we're probably copper too. We're running out of power. We need to get that up and running ASAP. We need more iron. Do we have pipes though? We're low on regular pipes too. Okay, that should help. Okay, why do we need so many underpipes? That's not for this power plant though, right? No. Okay. That's for the refineries. We can live if the refineries don't run. But we don't want the power to stop for too long. Because I think we're already starting to run low. See, that should... Yeah, that connects it. It is connected while we're cleaning up things. It's not balanced, but it is connected. Okay, I actually want to move this buffer here to give us this like entire like area to work with. So the coal buffer now goes here. Do we need to balance the sides? I think so. And then we need to be able to buffer. Do I want to be able to handle 2 belts at once? I don't think so. I don't think we have enough coal for that. Yeah, no, we don't have enough coal for that. Cool. Or we don't have enough boilers for that. So 1 red belt should be perfect. I think it's 2/3 of a red belt. Right? Because one yellow belt can do like 75 boilers or something. This is a red belt. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, that gives us a lot of room to put the buffer chest then. Maybe we don't want it going this way. I know we just designed it, but I'm realizing I want the buffers to go... Okay, we're deleting this one. It's very much in the way. But we want the buffers to go down, I think, or to the left. We'll build it and then we'll rotate the buffer and we'll see what happens. Because I'm having trouble visualizing it right now. Okay, that output's on the right, so we actually need to go here, and we do need to upgrade it to a red belt. Or not, yeah. We will need to upgrade it to a red belt. Oh, it's really nice not having to power these. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so that's the same size buffer we had. That's fine. I guess we could use undergrounds and get more buffers here. Because we are not limited anymore on... Yeah, we're not limited anymore on power poles. Which actually I think simplifies a lot. It's really nice just being able to place the inserters wherever because you have this massive substation. Honestly, if we're doing it this way, why don't we just... Yeah, if we're doing it like this and we're sideloading it at various points, I think this would be okay. The only problem with this is it's not going to go towards the top if the buffer starts to empty. Well, that's fine. That'll be okay. We can add a splitter in the beginning. So that way some always goes past this splitter. So that way there's a slightly better prio there. And then we can downgrade them to iron over here. Maybe we should stop that. It's decoration. That works. I don't know why I thought those ones were empty. Happens. We're good. Let's just not make that mistake again. But it'll probably stay there forever now. As it's designed to do. And then we are kind of getting power. It's really weird, but they should start working. Oh, we're burner inserter limited. Oh. Where did we put those? Just ignore the decoration. We're still renovating the home. You can't judge too much. Yeah, that's what those are. It's just a home renovation, okay? Yeah, I downgraded 2 chests because I didn't react in time after the first one to notice everything spilling out onto the ground. Otherwise, it probably would have been a little better. Yeah, it's a starter base. We're not able to leave the starter base technically, but yeah, it's still a starter base. And then, okay, there's one thing. I needed to finish the Steam redesign, and then I'll call it for the day. So bread should be ready now. Or ready to bake. It can go a little longer, though, for me to finish the steam engines. I needed burner inserters. Okay, I think I just tossed them in here, right? Yes. Perfect. And then what else did I need? Fast inserters are good. I guess we'll just keep crafting these. Well, now we can just cancel them because we picked up some regular circuits. We needed all the steel chests we could get from here. And I think this is enough to finish what we started. Do we have any boilers in these chests? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Right, because we used all of the boilers. Because I remember one time we grabbed stone from the rail assembling machines. That way you could craft more boilers. Because yeah, it was the steam turbines that we have excess of because, you know, they go to waste. You can't really repurpose the steam engines in a nuclear reactor. Okay, how is the power now? Much better. What's using all our power? Okay, nothing. I was like, there's no way that this is what we consume all the time. Okay, so this is a problem. I don't know how to... Can you decon just dropped items? Is that a thing? Is it this thing? That looks like a thing. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, this is way nicer than I thought it would be to fix. I thought we were doomed. Like, I thought we were just going to have to manually filter, grab everything, and then drop it in chests. But we can have bots do it. Although it's 2,000 items, so it'll take them a while. But it looks like power is working. We decided that 1 yellow belt is enough, right? But if it's not... Oh, I could do this. I have an idea for how I can... use both sides of the belt. No matter the prio. Does this work? Kind of. And we'll have to use underground. Never. Yeah, whatever. I don't care that much. I was trying to make it that if these were empty, this top one could still run, but honestly, it really doesn't matter. But we could just do something quick like this. This does work. It's weird, but yeah, it does the job. I could actually, if I am doing it like this, I might as well just delete the first splitter. We do have throughput bottlenecks here. Oh wait, no, I actually want it to be like that. Oh, we don't have to loop though, because it doesn't matter if it side loads. But we want this belt to prio to the right, so this backs up as much as it can. Maybe? I don't know. Basically, the idea is we need it slightly above a single yellow belt. Not by much, but just like a little bit above one. So we just are trying to split off a little bit early so that way we can have the full yellow belt here. We could also probably do a side loader somewhere if we need it, but I'm thinking half a belt will do. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we reconnected power. It should start working eventually, and hopefully I won't realize that I'm way too short on coal. But we have probably enough U-238 to get Covert Experiment and like get the nuclear power up and running. Although we could actually, no, we have to put one more uranium chest before we can actually build the reactor because we don't have a good way to get uranium at the moment. Yeah, like we can't buffer enough uranium. We'll need to figure something out. Let's upgrade this to a stack inserter. That'll help a little bit. Okay, that's a good stopping point. We almost got nuclear power. I think I'm pretty happy with the layout. Very glad we got the floor size upgrade before we actually got it built, though, because it helped a lot. Should be back tomorrow, I believe. And we will actually, for once, get nuclear power. We wanted to get it yesterday, but yesterday we had to redo the buffer. Today we still kind of had to redo the buffer a little bit, but also just figure out nuclear power. Also, we got terrible planets. That didn't help. But we made good progress. I kind of understand how nuclear works. It's really not as complicated as I thought it would be. But maybe that's because I haven't done the Cobra X yet. But even that should be relatively easy, as long as I don't care about balance. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time. Peace. Gonna go make some bread.